It's dark out. Kind of. I mean, I also left a little bit early. I wanted to leave earlier to make up for some lost time for Monday, but here we are. I've been up since like 3:40 a.m. So I thought with that, I'd get out earlier, but we're here now. Good morning. Welcome to another start to a Wednesday. As we just hopped onto Fifth Avenue, walking north, gonna make our way towards Central Park and the Upper West Side. It's very comfortable right now, temperature-wise. I'm gonna stay on this side of the sidewalk for a while. Just gotta wait for these cars. They have a separate turn signal, and they're both using it. All right. But they're not using their actual turn signals. Well, one of them's not. The taxi. Okay. I have several things to remember to talk about. YouTube and US Mobile. Well, let me start now before I forget. I think YouTube was having some weird issues yesterday. I don't know if it had much of an effect on front-end YouTube, but if you had YouTube Studio, it's a big water bug, needs yesterday, it might have been acting kind of funny. Like it said, videos are not available for a while, but I think it also broke the processing on my 360 Anime NYC video, which should be processing up to 8K, but instead it had processing up to 4K, and now everything says processing is complete, and it dropped back down to 1080, and I don't think it's going to come back. So I re-uploaded it, and I'm just going to let that second copy go until it seems like it's going to be done fully processing, and hopefully it doesn't mess up this time. But I guess I'll keep this version up, and then I don't want to lose it completely, so maybe I'll just switch it to members only or something, just so to not lose the comments, even though there are not that many, but still. And if I let the other one process all the way up to 8K by itself, hopefully it'll be done, and then I can actually put that into an 8K 360 file in my title. But we'll see. The other thing I wanted to highlight was apparently US Mobile, it's an MVNO that uses I think primarily before it used to use AT&T as its main carrier that it buys the rights to use from, but you can actually get all three major carriers with their new multi-carrier option in eSIMs on one phone. Although I think the limitation with there is most phones only allow you to have two active eSIMs at one time, so you'd have to manually choose the third one and swap between two of them. But I thought it was kind of interesting because it's not that much more money per month to get that option, but you technically have coverage from all three providers. That's about all I know. Anyway, good morning again. Let me say hi to the folks I've missed as I went off on my stories. Mitchu, good morning. Bear in the Garden, good morning. Stephen Freeman, good morning. Leon, good morning. Lennon Graham, good morning. Beauty Love Creative, good morning. Marjorie Dudon, good morning. And welcome. Colleen, good morning. Tomoko Yokohama, good morning. Jack Moore, good morning. Ambrose Chamber Potts, good morning. Florian Schwartz, good morning. Marie Wiseman, good morning. Cooper, good morning. Jay Bless, good morning. JHB, good morning. Polly, good morning. It is dark, Victoria. It is dark. Also, good morning. There's the weather. Nice and comfortable, 63 degrees. Hops and Lopez, good morning. Yo, Ange is here, bright and early. Good morning. Yeah, there's some weird issues, and I think my processing broke in the midst of these YouTube server issues. So it's like an unfortunate coincidence, I guess I could say, because it takes like 4 or 5 days for 8K to finish processing, and there's no indicator of it. YouTube only has an indicator for processing up to 4K, and then the rest is the void. It's magic time. You never know when it's going to be done until it just happens to magically appear under the video. Oh well. New version is uploaded, waiting for processing. I won't jump the gun to publish it before it's fully processed, I guess. Yeah, everything's all screwed. Anyway. Fair in the Garden also on YouTube. Luke Skywalker. Good morning. Is this the streets? Yeah, let me just quickly show you. This place right here is only open for lunch hours, so it closes like by 5 p.m. or so. But it's got really good sandwiches. I don't think they're classic banh mi. Yeah, it even says modern Vietnamese sandwiches. Joju. Very good. Actually, their summer rolls are really good too. So I recommend that place. I wonder if we could probably make a few more detours this morning, just because I did leave a little earlier. But not much earlier. I don't know. Probably don't need to walk breakneck speeds either. Lee, good morning. Chris Crocco, good morning. Twisted Expired Bridge Animal. Anker, good morning. Zither, good morning. Stefan Schober is here. No time, but good morning. That's a lot of water. Lobo, good morning. Enforcer, good morning. Nobody, good morning. Abby's here, good morning. 4 seconds. I think my Brooks Ghost shoes are coming tomorrow. I was looking at Hoka. People are saying they deteriorate very quickly. And considering how much we walk, I don't know if I need quickly deteriorating shoes. I guess the only other option is for me to just get them for myself and gauge longevity based on my walking patterns. It's hard to gauge based on others' reviews of shoes because of different gaits and pressure on the different parts of your shoes relative to, again, the gait and foot structure and all that stuff. But who knows? Oof, that guy pushed that light a little bit. Anyway, I'll see. Okay. Sally Scipio, good morning. George H., I got my battery banks. Don't worry. I gotta be extra careful not to make that mistake again, but the other option is to always have a backup battery bank in my backpack. Backup battery bank, back. Okay. Definitely didn't sleep enough. Oh well. Hey, whoa, hold on a second. Breaking news, at least for me. The Sucks Fifth Avenue scaffolding is down. That's got to be some of the fastest scaffolding I've ever seen. But I guess it is, well, even Fifth Avenue we have scaffolding that's been up for forever. I'm getting mixed signals here. Which one is it? I looked actually like putting some normal clothes up. And normal is a social construct, but you know what I mean. It's like Morpheus or something. All right, sorry. Got distracted. What else is new? Photos is here from around New York, that is. Hello. Matt Rawlinson, Chris Hickman, Sally Scipio, Nikita Bronx, hello. Rockefeller 30 Rock, right over yonder. Douglas Litton, good morning. Luke, we tried. 2 battery banks that I purchased from CVS, both hot garbage, at least for these purposes. I think I'm just gonna, I haven't thrown them out yet. Unfortunately, I can't really return them at this point because I immediately threw out the boxes, so that's a wash. Anyway, Jeffrey Wu, good morning. Panda Punch in Tokyo, good morning. Still behind, sorry. Sakur, hello. Elliot Brown, good morning. Lonnie R, good morning. $3 banh mi. I don't know that I've ever been there, but sounds like I really missed out. Dang. I hear my backpack jingle jangling. I've been putting off installing those anti-jinglers. So that's my fault. All right, gotta catch up. Danny Tunnel King is here. Bonjour. Ambrose's hoke has lasted forever. Good to know. Colonel Potter sees that one of my keywords on Twitch is bald. Yep. But why not? Yeah, everyone's different. So I'm going to try a bunch. I know I've been wearing these North Face shoes, but after the blister fiasco from that long walk, I want to see what else I can do. I also didn't stick on my Engo pads yet. I got to try that out. Maybe today. I was really hoping my Pixel 10 would come in today, but because I didn't get the expedited shipping, it shipped UPS ground from Illinois yesterday, and there's no way UPS ground from Illinois to New York City is going to go overnight, especially if it didn't leave until 1 a.m. It's like what? It's like a 12-hour drive minimum, right? Something like that. Maybe. And that's like for a car that can make like one quick stop if it needs to for a rest break. So yeah. So tomorrow. And actually, I don't know if anyone else did actually order the Pixel. I said actually like 4 times, I think. There was the expedited shipping was hidden. It just kind of made it seem like the only option was free shipping. And then if you wanted to get it faster, there was like a little button that says get it faster. But it wasn't like, when you select shipping, you expect it to be free, paid, maybe even more paid. This was like free shipping. It was only one option. And then somewhere to the right, like over here, it said want it faster? It just wasn't the same UI, unless they're trying to discourage people from that so they don't have to spend more money on shipping themselves, but I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. You have to pay for it anyway, so whatever. It would have come today if I got the expedited, because that's what people are seeing for delivery if they did expedited. Okay, back to business. Yeah, so I'll try all these shoes. I'll try the Brooks ones that I ordered first. I know I probably should have gone to a shoe store and actually physically tried them on. But I think even if you order online, Brooks has a pretty good 30-day guarantee. So I'd say maybe a week to break them in, and then the rest of the time to really see if they work well. Let's see. Okay. Steve Smith, good morning. Oh, I'm in Tokyo. Good morning. We got 2 folks in Tokyo today. OM and Panda. Skechers Steel Toed. Interesting. I mean, I think 70,000 steps in a 10-hour period is kind of an outlier in general. So I don't know how best to gauge it. Mac Bolo, good morning. Welcome back to New York virtually. JP Morgan building is open? Did they officially open the new headquarters? It looked still pretty Constructi Wukti, but it's to my right and now it's behind me. It's like 48th-ish Street in Madison. So I think it's too far behind me now. And that's also a part of me not being caught up on chat like an idiot. Yeah, Saks, I don't know what Saks Fifth Avenue is doing these days. I just hope they do a proper light show. But apparently, if nobody sponsors it, they don't want to pay for it because their holiday spirit is externally funded, apparently. Nikita doing well. How are you? Let me just make that light. I don't want to get stuck on 57th Street. Oh, photos. You got to make that coffee for us. I wonder when the LV refurbishment is scheduled to complete. Let's take a peek inside the Grand Army Plaza South. I think as a walk Sean mentioned, they're making some decent progress on it. Hopefully it's done by the holiday season, but it's really only a couple short months away. A burger bun commercial, wonderful. Oh, I saw that guy that, I don't know if he's a little maybe too confrontational, but he was really going after the scammers in New York. Tyler Oliveira, I think his name is. I didn't want to get stuck behind that in this narrow passage. Anyway, it's an interesting video. He really went after the monks. I don't know how much of the CD scammers didn't get a very big highlight, but he really went hard after the Statue of Liberty scammers.
I mean, it rolls into this.
Oh yeah, the other thing to highlight is I was doing my usual morning work on, I got stuck here anyway, on the throne, and I usually do my Wordle, if I remember, and the New York, the crossword mini. And it looks like that was, it's now locked behind subscription, the crossword mini. So, that's new. Okay. I don't know where I was anymore. Tommy Landry, good morning. Thanks again for saving us at the end of our marathon walk. Otherwise, probably would have needed emergency services. David Halls, good morning. Luke's Pixel 10 shipped yesterday UPS ground, so you're probably getting it tomorrow also then, right? I was actually thinking about just switching to Google Fi in general. Like US Mobile might be the more interesting option. Ooh, they're changing out the art installation here. Ooh, I wonder what's next. They really ripped it out of the ground. Like literally, they took the ground with it. Wow, okay. You know what? I didn't even look inside the Grand Army Plaza South like an idiot. Okay, next time. Yeah, they took down the sign and everything. So we'll see what's next when they're ready. Rob Branding, glad you're enjoying. Remember, we're tech first, New York second. Sean M324, good morning. Well, let's not say hi to Red Robins. Hi. MM, hi. Cienfuegos, good morning. RJ, good morning. Have I seen the Ninja Turtles? Yeah, like 4 times. Apparently McDonald's is doing some Ninja Turtles Hello Kitty crossover. And people, like adults, are buying up all the Happy Meals. I think I mentioned this before. We were actually able to get one when we get back. When we got back from New Jersey Sunday night, via train, baby commuter saw McDonald's and was hungry, so we were able to get some for her. Chili con carne, hello. Yeah, until I wear my feet down to nubs, Elliot, exactly. Okay, we're getting closer, but I'm still 4 minutes behind, sorry. If you had to make $100 at a non-digital method on the streets of Manhattan, what would you do? Well, you can't like legally set up a stand without proper licensing. I don't think you can be an unofficial tour guide. Maybe you can. Yeah, the J. Peterman tours. Yeah, I think you're getting into some territory there with that question, but yeah. Roxanne, good morning. God Gaddy, I feel like you've been here before. I don't know, that name is familiar. Saban M in Pakistan, hello. Ambrose enjoyed the Tyler video. Yeah, he went hard at those scammers. Anti-social worker in Toronto, hello. Yes, so long is it there? Nah, it's a quick one. I wish Wordle was time-based. My thing with Wordle is not how many guesses I do, it's how fast I do it. And I wish it had a metric for that. What is this spotlight? Huh. Let's check the sea lines. Jessica has Google Fi. I mean, I have this super old grandfathered T-Mobile plan, but I have a feeling I'm gonna start getting like throttled on it soon because they're trying to push people off of those cheap grandfathered plans. Because if anyone remembers the times when I can't remember his name anymore. Sea lions are doing their thing. What was his name? Leger, that guy. Yeah, I had a 2 for 100 line, and then every couple of years they would do a free line promo. Just add a line for free. It's on us. Just pay the $2 taxes or whatever. Because T-Mobile was also really big about no fees back then. It's like, this is the price, this is what you're going to pay. That's also changed ever since he left. But he did what he had to do. And now that they've drawn in a bunch of people, they can do whatever they want with us. Rob, we try, even though I'm behind most of the time. Kevin, good morning. Oh, you can't change your caller ID on Fi? That's interesting. McDonald's Japan tried a Pokemon promo with special toys, but everything got postponed. Collectors rushed in and grabbed everything and tossed the food on the streets. Yeah, the collector stuff, and it's not even collectors probably a lot of the time. It's also resellers. I think the resellers are more of a problem than collectors. But yeah. I only started a few minutes early today. I got up super early anyway, and I was like, maybe I'll start earlier to make up for some lost time on Monday. But I only got out like 15 minutes early, so even though I was up an hour and a half early. Apparently, time in there isn't as what's that noise? Isn't that linear? Just because I save an hour and a half in the morning doesn't mean I actually can start an hour and a half early. Oh well. Speaking of sprinklers, apparently it's going to rain on Friday, last I saw. We'll see. Ooh. 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 All right, hopefully nobody's too close. Listening to me be weird. I feel good, Marcine. No, my blisters are good. There's enough new skin formed. I don't even feel it right now, so we're good on that. What I actually didn't realize until a few days after was my big toe on my left foot got quite bruised. Like the left half of it has blood under the nail. Thankfully I didn't need to, what is it called, trepanate it? But it doesn't hurt as much anymore. Hopefully I shouldn't lose the nail since the entire base isn't damaged. It's just the left side. But that was fun. I was made painfully aware of it after baby Commuter accidentally stepped on my foot. It's like, oh, that hurt a lot more than it usually does. Balto. Yeah, you guys got all my music on the pigeon screens on Monday. Yeah, so I think somebody asked if any of the music was released anywhere. No, I don't have it anywhere. Maybe I could look into what it takes to release it on Spotify. The problem is they're all like unfinished tracks, right? They don't really have an end. And I don't have access to the same Fruity Loops files that I used to make them 20 plus years ago. So I'd have to recreate them, essentially, if I wanted to work on them more, but maybe it's got some of that raw charm if I just keep them as is. I don't know. That's just trying to justify them. Oh well. I'll think about it. All right, I'll keep the left for a moment because I thought somebody was running this way, but I guess not. Okay, back to my side. When I get up early, do I go to bed earlier? No. Not this time. Smith Shaw, hello. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I mean, the foot gets quite beat up for those long distances. Poober, good morning. Alex Grogans, good morning. Get AI to finish them? That's probably true. Even Google had that AI music website. I don't know if they still have it anymore, but you could like put in what you want style-wise and whatever, and it can apparently make something for you. Haven't used it in a while, if it's still even around. Yeah, we're in the mall now in Central Park. Huh, looks like might be a downed tree on the left. I see some caution tape where at least a branch fell down. Take a look at that since we're here. And it's early. Yeah, it just looks, oh, I see the where the branch fell off. That tree on the right, where the base of the branch is laying next to, if you follow it up, there's a cracked branch this way. And that's where it disconnected. Looks like it all fell directly into the grass area. Maybe. A lot of these benches really need refurbishment. They're quite warped and rickety. Looks like they recently replaced some of the ones here. Actually, just like one or two panels, but I guess they don't really care much for consistency. I mean, it's fine. It's just a park bench. Release the music on Napster. Oh, Ron. How about LimeWire or Kazaa? Tree crime. It's at a maximum. Can't get any worse. You know what? Let's go take the right side today. Let's not even go through the service destructor. Oh. If the dog is gonna get aggressive, maybe it shouldn't be off leash. But yes, they can be off leash. I think it's still at the owner's discretion. However, if they start growling, it doesn't help. Because then the owner can't control them. Got the workout crew. Good weather for an outdoor workout for sure. There's a dog in the fountain. Check code live, thanks for the follow. Oh, he's drinking that water. I don't know about that part. I don't know about that part. Well, have a good morning. Boathouse on the right. Got the matcha here. Good times for all. YouTube podcasts. Rob Branning, have a good one. May the time at work pass quickly and earn you lots of cash. _, thanks for the follow. It's amazing the difference a proper battery bank makes for this setup. What is that noise? The fish are like jumping out of the water, or the squirrels are dropping nuts. I think it's the squirrels dropping nuts. And maybe the fish that are there under the tree are like, is that real food for us? Could be a dual attack on that water surface. I don't think we actually have to go that fast today. I'm early. It's nice out. Rudy Pisotto, good morning. Hank P, good morning. Ron was busy. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I miss my official hello to you somehow, frequently. I don't know why. I don't know why. You swallowed the fly. I don't know how well Twitch is doing these days anyway. They're still unilaterally banning people for seemingly innocuous offenses, and then not banning the ones that have preferential treatment for like saying much more egregious but false accusations. So, I'm not sure. We'll see. Not to mention they can't seem to make any money at Twitch, like the company, even if Amazon owns them. They can only take it at a loss for so long, right? You must be able to return electronics to CVS, but again, I throw away all the boxes right away. It's like, this can't be that bad. It should work as long as it has enough power. But apparently the power draw causes the battery bank to cycle when it's overdrawn. Oh well. Let's go this way. New York Rangers 94, Yanks 2000, went to the US Open, had a great time. Nice. How was the overall experience, like in terms of getting there, getting through like security, the crowds? Is it rather frictionless? Have they figured out a good system? I don't know how busy it is over there. Never been. US Open is such a racket. Oh boy. Bros. Nice and eerie. I saw a cicada killer wasp yesterday, and I've never seen one before, just because it was also in the city. And it was like 3 times the size of a bumblebee, like lengthwise. It was huge and flying. Like, and at first I thought it was a cicada, but cicadas fly terribly. I also never see them flying in broad daylight in the middle of Manhattan. You'll either hear them or see dead ones on the ground. That's a huge cicada killer wasp. And you'll see rats pretty frequently, especially around the Ramble. Transportation is the worst with a wheelchair, no elevators at any train station. Ooh. But once you're there, the experience is unbelievable. Nice. Where is it? Like, what transportation do you take to get out there? Like public? What goes out? I don't even know. So that's how little I know about the US Open. I just know it's somewhere in Queens. That's about it. They hit some balls. Still hear the insects of the night. Nova Rain with 3 years of membership. Good morning. Thank you for that extended support. Poopers in the Midwest and the cicada sounds were 95 decibels outside. Oh man, that's a ringing in your ears of sorts. Oh, it's right across the street from Citi Field? Oh, okay. I thought the LIR has a pretty decent rail that goes out there, no? Oh, from Forest Hills it might be a little different. Unless you can get the LIR. We can get on the LIRR from Forest Hills, right? Cicadas? Oh, cicadas, sorry. Eastern cicada killer wasp is not Friday's upcoming bridge animal. Says there's something in this bush, you promise. What's in there? Alright. I don't know why I'm just standing at this like random swamp water and not moving for so long. I don't have lice, I don't think. That's not the right sound. Ooh. Let's take this little trail. Now I feel like I'm hiking. Ah, spider web. Got me. That's one of the worst things about being the first in the park, for example. In the woods, you get to clean up the spider webs. That was a squirrel. That squirrel startled me as much as I startled it, I'm sure. It probably also was not expecting me. Ah, we're on the other end of this creek. Usually we're down there. Oh, you meant ticks, not lice? Oh boy. I mean, even Central Park, you might be able to get a tick. Though I don't know. They don't have the animals that it requires deer to be part of its life cycle. I think they can do rats for some of it, but I think they do need deer. I think that's why they're called deer ticks anyway. I guess it depends on the type of tick. I thought they have some sort of requirement for that part of its life cycle to get through. So that's why I don't think there's as many here. I guess they could be brought in from elsewhere though. Oh, that squirrel's taking a sip from the creek. Okay. I mean, even if I get lost, no big deal. I'll get out of it eventually. But this is the place where you could get lost. In the summers when all the leaves are in, you can barely see the buildings. You can still hear some distant street noise. Like on my left, so I know the west side is left. But Darth Vader wonders what time it is. 6:45 a.m. They don't require deer in the Netherlands. I don't know why I can't do that properly. Yeah, it's not all deer, but they all have a weird life cycle where they require some sort of animal to help them get through certain stages. Not all who wander are lost, true. That's quite a long path with no... whatever. No branching. Begs to Walk Sean is here. Did I miss you? Enter? Or did you enter incognito? No, there you go. I did miss you. My bad. Good morning to Begs to Walk Sean. Time for poetry. Did it give you two different ones? I guess it did. Oh no, there's a branch right here. Oh, maybe we could just go towards Belvedere. Let's go towards Belvedere Castle, since we have a little bit of time. So now that more people are here, and you reminded me, Ron. So that 360 video got all screwed up. There was a lot of YouTube weirdness yesterday, and I think it somehow messed with the processing on that video, because it wasn't done yet. It wasn't up to 8K yet. It was still done at 4K. And then whatever weird server issues were going on yesterday, I think it messed with the final processing. And now the quality is only 1080. And in a 360 video, that's not good at all, because it's 1080 for the whole 360 sphere. Red Robins, have a good one. Belvedere. And I guess deer ticks don't really need them, but I guess it's preferred. Another workout group down there. Ozzy Joanne, good morning. Yeah, so the 360 video from Anime NYC is now all screwy Louie. I have a new version uploaded. I'm hoping YouTube server issues can chill out for like 5 days so that it fully processes, and I'll probably just make the new one go to production and put the old one in retirement. Which is too bad. Although, can you replace YouTube videos these days? I don't even know. I don't want to mess with it though. Let's see what the latest on the UPS tracking is for the Pixel. No, it's on the way. It went through Hodgkins, Illinois at 3:35 a.m. Yeah, no chance it'll show up today. Oh well. It's a cool shot, actually. But hi, Cankle Bunny again. It's gonna look okay at 1080 on a phone, but when you're on a computer and you can really pixel peep. I don't even know how to pronounce that bird. Budgerigar? 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 Darn, that's too bad too, because I think the 360 video is getting some traction now. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. That I'm gonna have to kill it. Because yeah, it says it's processed up to 4K on the studio, and then as soon as I go into it, oh, it's even worse now actually. Like yeah, advanced only goes up to 1080p. It's really a shame. Oh well. Just say Budgie. Budgie! Gigi's here. Good morning. Yeah, it works. It works. All my stupid power banks' fault. Well, my fault, really, first, for not bringing them, and then thinking some cheap ones could do it. Shakespeare in the Park should be over there. Here's a view of the actual Belvedere Castle. Yeah, I might make the first video, I might switch, I don't know. I might change the title saying that one's only a 1080 and the new one is up to 8K as long as it processes correctly. I also was trying to use Topaz AI to see if I could clean it up even more, but it was gonna take another 2 days of processing time, and my GPU was pegged at 100%. And it was like making the little office area we have cordoned off like so hot. It caused my Unraid computer to start throwing temperature warnings because it got really hot in there. So I don't know if I want to run it 2 days non-stop to get questionable results. At least it's not having to be upscaled anymore. It's 8K out of the box on the Osmo 360, but yeah. Oh yeah, we can see that the area looks like they opened it up even more since the theater is officially open again. I thought they still had some areas that were not fully done, but the bathrooms seem to be open now, which is good because these are nice bathrooms. And here's the actual theater. Very nice. Yeah, refreshments, non-alcoholic beer. Interesting. Do they not have? Oh no, they have the bar. They have proper drinks too.
So all I can do is
Oh, people are camping out here.
One of these folks in a green shirt, these nice volunteers, asked me to do. I'll bring the sun here. So then, after sitting here,
Do people have to camp out for Shakespeare in the Park? I mean, I guess they can only get here at Park Open, 6 a.m. technically. But wow. And what about over here? Is this what this is like? How did this Mercedes get here? Is this how Shakespeare gets here? How does this Shakespeare... Bagels and Walk Sean, you're an expert on Central Park, or yo, Ange, if you're still here, because I think you said you were on this line recently. How does this work? I mean, some of these looks like they might have been here longer than 6 a.m. So it looks like most people were here before the park was officially open. I don't know how that works, but I guess it works. Shakespeare in the Park. I don't know. I don't wait in lines, so this wouldn't be for me. Unless they're resurrecting Shakespeare himself, I don't know if this is worth it. Hopefully Shakespeare will come out Weekend at Bernie's style or something. At the very minimum. Ambrose got to take us to the online. Let's go follow this line to the end. This is a little much. Yeah, the little chalk thing said people were here before 6 a.m. So I guess technically they were trespassing. Would it be called trespassing if you're in the park before 6? I don't know. But being somebody who doesn't want to wait in any line, except like Disney rides, and even then, if it's not Lightning Lane, it better be the first ride of the day. Line continues. That's right, non-tech related lines. Tech is allowed. Kebab Fiend assumes this is a line for the latest bagel trend on TikTok. No, this is the Shakespeare in the Park ticket line. I think they resurrect Shakespeare himself for this kind of a wait. Oh, I guess they also don't have to work. I don't know how long they're going to be waiting here for either. What time does the box office open? All right, well, we reached the end of the line. Good luck, I say. I mean, I'm sure it's a very nice experience, but I don't know that I need to wait 12 hours or for, I don't know how long they'll be waiting for. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's just until the box office opens and then they just get through. Sounds like they need Ticketmaster or something. And just then it'll just be all scalped. All right, we gotta get out of here. Might just backtrack a little bit to get out of the park. Let's get across what we can. Seneca Village exhibit is open, but the playground's closed. You could read about some of the buildings that used to be here as part of Seneca Village. The Shakespeare Labubu? Nice. They're waiting for me. They'd be quite disappointed if they get all their tickets and then they come out and then there I am on stage. Hope you got what you paid for. Okay. I don't know, just looking at that line, I wonder how many of them are actually like New Yorkers. What's the percentage of like native New Yorkers on that line? Or at least those who grew up here. I'd be curious, I don't know. Remember, I grew up with people who have never been to the Statue of Liberty, for example. Because like I think you fall into the mentality eventually of like, well, we're from here, we live here, we can go whenever we want. And then it never happens. So I don't know. I think it depends on people's mindsets. I'm sure you could look up the cast of these shows too, unless they have special impromptu guests. The longer waiting line would likely be for the walking commute. Oh, GPT. Give them a piano recital, completely unrehearsed, right? Just go in cold. I kind of lost the wind in my sails again for the piano, but I think I'll get back to it maybe today. Since they don't have the Pixel phone to play with it, I won't have it today. I won't have it till tomorrow. And baby commuter's back at Long Island with grandma commuter. I think every time she asks if she could take her, at this point we just say yes because she's starting pre-K next week, I think. And I don't think you can really just get pulled out of school just because your grandma's retired and has nothing to do on the weekdays. Maybe you can in pre-K, but I don't want to set that precedent for baby commuter either. So I don't know. Christian is thinking all tourists. Maybe not all, but tourists, maybe transplants, I don't know. Just keep walking on and off the stage. Whoa, what a time everyone's gonna have. Do native LAers not go to the beach? Ah, yes, the White House. Very presidential. Maybe not in present times, but here it is. Maria in Argentina, good morning. Yeah, and I think we have to have some overlap with daycare and pre-K, because for whatever reason the first couple of days of pre-K are like 2 hours. So then somebody's got to pick up baby commuter and like bring her to daycare in the middle of the day. This all seems very confusing. You either start school or you don't. I don't know. Airborne Alex, thanks for the follow. Habs, good morning. Drusev said, breaking popular streamer spotted near the White House. That's me. Just not popular. And near the White House, just not the real one. Well, it is a real one, just not the one people expect. It's like that old prank call. You just won a Toyota. Or you just won 100 grand. Oh, I'm gonna do so much with this 100 grand. How are you gonna do it with a candy bar? All right. Yeah, pre-K is at least a way to not have to pay multiple thousands of dollars a month for daycare. You still have to pay for an after-school program if you need care until 5 p.m. though. So there's that. It's still not as expensive as daycare. And school doesn't start as early either. But I guess you could drop them off early if they can go get breakfast in the cafeteria maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll see. RJ, have a good one. Oh, were we still this early? All right, we have some time to zigzag a little bit maybe. Hyundai Santa Fe with a matte finish. Interesting. Grandma Commuter could replace daycare. Yeah, in theory she could, but she decided 3 months of retirement was enough, so she's going to be restarting a job soon, but much closer to where she lives, because she was driving from Suffolk County out to the Bronx for work 4 days a week. I think that's one of the reasons she's like just retired as soon as she could. But apparently there's something for her 5 minutes away from where she lives, and she's like, you know what? I don't need it, but I'll take it, and I can work as long as I'm happy doing it. But if they make me do something I don't want to do, then I can just leave because I don't need it. I feel like that's the best, I feel like that's one of the reasons to have a lot of money also, just not that she does, just she's good to retire. But, you know, what they call FU money would be nice to have. Because it would be nice to just be able to work and do the things that you want to do, but not be forced to, you know, accept poop on a platter just because you need the job. You can be like, I don't need this job. I can do whatever I want. I'm here because I like being here. And if I don't like being here anymore, I'm going to leave. So if I'm not worth that to you, then I guess we can both be happier with me not here. Anyway. That's what's going on. So we're not going to have Grandma Commuter as much. Maybe she'll do weekends if she's not tired, but we'll see. Yep. Yep. On Columbus Avenue. Deborah, good morning. Juji Gatame, hi. Yeah, right, Poober? Must be nice. But no, she's worked hard in her life. She had to come over here with a 7-year-old from Russia as a single parent, barely knowing the language too, and doing a lot of work. And I guess I'm doing pretty well myself, so here I am, thanks to her efforts, you know? Ooh, garbage truck. You also get much better deals on Google Fi for phones than you do on just a regular Google store. I guess in theory, because you do get the carrier specials, even though it's still Google, it's like a weird thing that you're not paying the same price on Google, for Google, through Google, just through different parts of Google. That's very googly of them. PS 166 on my left. Should get her a Starbucks. She doesn't really drink that much coffee. She does do tea a lot. I guess that's just pretty Russian of her. A lot of Wranglers out here. I think we saw a Jeep Gladiator too. I forgot to respond to the fridge people. I had to email a fridge company to ask them if they have a gasket for a fridge door. And they said this type of fridge, the gasket, or like the sealing part, is glued into it. So they can't send it separately because it's so hard to install. They recommend just replacing the door. But they said they can give me a good price on the door, like $160. I guess that's not bad for a fridge door. Hopefully I'm good enough to just replace it myself. I think I should be. I don't think they're that hard to replace, but I forgot to respond to them. Oh well, I'll do that later. No, she doesn't drink tea with a sugar cube in her mouth. No, I've never been back to Russia. She might have been a couple of times. We had tickets to go in May 2020, and then you might remember what happened. Did the fridge company give us a cold shoulder? No. God, what was the name of the fridge? I took a picture of it. Hold on, I already forgot. Took a picture like a month ago of the fridge door. August 12th. Summit Commercial. I might have mentioned that we left the fridges in our unit small. It's like a freeze and a fridger. Did I say fridger? A freezer and a fridger next to each other. But they're both like counter height. Because we wanted to leave the extra counter space. We're like, you know what? We need more freezer space anyway. So we'll do that. We'll have less fridge space. And we'll just make do until we decide we want to redo the kitchen, maybe. If ever. Frankly, I think we just get used to it and that's it. But the seal on the door is not great, so I wanted to swap just the seal. Nope, still not playing the Switch. I think that was already a red light for him. A bird or a rat 50 seconds back? I don't know, I didn't notice it. Which is not good for my periphery, I guess. Yeah, when she's a little older, we probably could. But we'll see. International travel, not yet in the cards, I don't think. Am I being scammed? I'm often scammed. You think the company's gonna scam me? Swap the seal for a sea lion. I can't take these jokes. I don't think that guy that was doing the scam video, Tyler Oliveira, I know he was doing a lot of the Statue of Liberty scammers or scum, more scummy than scammy, because you get like a bit of a bait and switch. Apparently, some of them, I don't think he got the ones that charge you money to go on a Staten Island ferry. I think there's some of them that do that. It's like, oh, just get here, pay us the fee, and then you just go open that terminal and just wait for the ferry there. I think some of them do that, but I don't think he caught those. I think he got the ones that try to tell you you're going to the Statue of Liberty, but you end up going on a bus to New Jersey, and they put you on some rickety boat that never docks at the Statue of Liberty. It just goes around, but it ends up being like a 4-hour time commitment with the bus to Jersey and everything. Wow, look at this building on my right. 640 West End Avenue. It's covered in ivy, which I heard isn't great for facades, but what do I know? The fake seller numbers, it's unfortunate. Yeah, this building, let me cross the street to get a better look at it from West End Avenue itself. This building, covered in ivy. Pretty much 2/3 of the way up. A fridge door seal is not similar to a common gray seal. A fridge door seal is a rubber or silicone grip. Oh my goodness. I mean, I think he was a little bit aggressive, but at the same time, if they weren't running a scam, they didn't have to respond that way. Because, like, if you're officially hired by the city and you start cursing at someone, making a video on the street and threatening their life, I don't think that would be acceptable behavior from a professional of any kind. Anyway. Juju time I saw a jazz event in Harlem. Nice. 640 West End, no units available. Ooh, fancy. Oh, did I miss Quacky Snacks' entrance? Hello. Nice use of emojis. It's a cool doggo. Just get Velcro? That's not a bad idea, but the Velcro is probably not very good actually, because Velcro is not a seal. It would just leave a gap in between all the teeth of the Velcro, and that's probably not very good for a fridge seal. It's just some video. Deborah, I mentioned earlier, a guy with quite a few subscribers. I think he does other similar expose videos, but he did one on New York scammers. Tyler Oliveira, if you want to take a look. And make your own judgments. Oh, Silver Moon Bakery's reopening? Or has reopened? That's great. Is there a backstory behind that? Were they like, did the neighborhood like come together and say, like, what happened? Don't instigate for fun and views. Well, the counter argument is don't scam. If they weren't scamming, there wouldn't be a need for these kind of videos. If the guy was just approaching random people in the street and messing with them, which was like the Ice Poseidon type community, IP3 or whatever they're called, that's different. In theory, these people are the ones harassing people in the street, and now when the tables get turned on them, they don't like it. Well, that's life. Yes, how the turntables. Yeah, you can definitely do the videos without approaching them. Sure, it increases engagement when there's drama. But yeah, I guess you take your own risks when you do things a certain way. Oh, it was a collaboration with another bakery. Got it. Well, hopefully they maintain whatever quality baked goods they had before, because I guess you'll let me know, you know the bakery, if you give it a shot before and after the acquisition or the change in ownership. That's true though, it was spherical, you're right, Christian. Yeah, I hope that I'm able to get the replacement version fully processed up to 8K, because it looks very clear for me for a 360 video. And I think it seems like a 16:9 slice of an 8K video is close to 1080, which is better than I thought actually. Oh, the scammers are trying to get you to pay to go into Battery Park now? Yeah, that's too much. Let's not do that. Is the fridge door an open and shut decision? Yes. The one thing I can't seem to do with this fridge, with the mini fridge door, is angle the fridge up enough so that the door automatically closes. Which is one of the things I always do in a new place when I move. Because for some reason, people don't do that. Right on the sidewalk. Good news, good news. Oh, I lost a connection. Which one did I lose? Verizon, that's odd. But because of the counter, I'm not so sure I can do it the same way. Because the fridge is really close up to the top. So I think if I start raising the front of the fridge, it'll start to push into the counter. We got the first taste of autumnal weather in like that time Hurricane Aaron was close by, and now it's just more and more. Oh, this is really uphill. Now it's just cooling down more and more, seemingly. But Ted Turner, hello. Another ivy-covered brownstone, but this one, the ivy has these like almost flowers, or like single peach-colored leaves. It's a very angled street, though. You like the door to stay open while you stare blankly at the empty shelves? No, I need it to close. Especially when there's children around. It would be ideal that things just auto-close. Oh, it's door first, then bite, Ron? That's what I've been doing wrong all this time. Let's go back to Broadway. We could walk by the new Silver Moon, if they're even open yet. I don't know. I definitely didn't call it out. Did we walk by it properly? Well, have we? Probably. McNeely, good morning. Nova's tortoise has been asleep for over a week. Uh-oh, is brumation time happening? Yeah, I know the current prediction is for this to be a colder than average and more snow than average winter. We'll see. I trust your tortoise more than I trust the Farmer's Almanac, so let's see where that goes. Broadway. Dum 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 dum. Ambrose has investigated if your refrigerator light actually goes off when the door is closed. Results inconclusive. I mean, if you want to take it seriously, just put your phone on record, put it in the fridge, close the door, and then take it back out again in a few seconds. Easy. Or you could just push the little button down to see if it actually works. That little lever. I see, Nova. You should be doing the weather predictions, not Farmer's Almanac. John Burke, hello. If I missed you, my bad.
The fugitive is now an enemy of the Republic.
Oh yeah, we're extra early today, 7:24. Metro Diner, nowhere close to opening. No, 8 a.m. is the time. But Tom, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Joanne, good morning. Was Lori in earlier? I wanted to acknowledge Lori. I don't know if I missed you. Lori B. Because it was a generous $50 PayPal donation before the stream this morning from Lori. So I wanted to extend my thanks. Wait, so is Silver Moon in a different location now? Gigi, I think you said it was 102nd now? Because it used to be up a few more blocks, didn't it? Is that what you said? I missed it. Or is it in its original location? GoPuff is still around, huh? Are they still required to let people shop inside? I think that was one of the things they had to deal with, is that to continue operating, they would also have to have a proper store. Sep and Go, thanks for the follow. The other street, 101, 102. Really? Where did they put it? Across the street from me on that side? 2664 Broadway. I don't even know what the addresses are here. Oh, it may not be called Silver Moon again? Interesting. So I smell a lot of bread being baked right now, and that smells delicious. Oh, they're baking up a storm in here. Oh man. That smells so good if it's coming from here. Broadway restaurant. So did they combine with this place? I can't, there's no address on this thing. 2664 is a hair salon. So are they about to be a hair salon, or are they just same address? I think this is the bakery, right? Yeah, soft opening. It does say Silver Moon on the sign in the upper right corner of that. So it's Silver Moon's new location. The soft open is here. This is it. It smells amazing right now. Balenciaga, thanks for the follow. So yeah, looks like they're trying hard. I approve. Not that they need my approval. I approve of the smells anyway. Delicious. Yeah, listen, they're not open yet, but maybe I'll have to swing by there later. We do need smell-o-vision. You wouldn't want it normally though. But at least I could activate it for times like this. CVS, let's go complain about their chargers. Oh, they're closed. Hey, and thanks for saying hi, Balenciaga. Oh wow, this CVS isn't even open until 8. Usually CVS is open at 7. Or they were 24 hours for a while, some of them, but I guess that's done. Let's go back left. Double Dutch, thanks for the follow. They really don't want you going any more than 5 miles an hour on some of these side streets, which is probably for the best in the small streets. All of a sudden, Christian's hungry. I mean, I kind of got pretty excited about those smells. CVS is busy recharging. They're using their crappy power banks, probably. Did Walmart have 24/7 options? Interesting. We have plenty of 24/7 stores in New York still, including a 24-hour hardware store, which has actually come in clutch for us at times. Romario looking for subtitles. I don't know how they're supposed to work on Twitch. I don't know that I disabled them, or it's because I'm using 4K they get screwed up. You know what? Let's go cross the street again, back to the original Silver Moon location, because they have a bunch of postings on the side. Maybe some of them will say what was happening. Quacky Snacks with a 12 euro super chat. Happy Hump Day. Thank you, Quacky Snacks, for your support and emoji-filled hellos. We too appreciate the funness you bring to us and your generosity. All right. For whatever reason, there's a guy standing right in front of the signs. All right, he moved a little bit. Grabowski, thanks for the follow. Photos, have a good one. Thanks. Glad my service or battery bank survived. Nicholas, hello. No cars for a while. Let's go to the middle. And then we'll finish the cross. That's already turning red for the cars anyway. All right, what do they start putting up here? Oh, it's just flyers. It's just flyers. Piano lessons, Baroque bouquet, Brushes and Beyond, tutoring, Viennese classical triad, dog stuff, bring your own bag, that's an internal sign. So I thought maybe there'd be more information here about like the move over to the new place or something, but no. Just a bunch of flyers. We're taking Balenciaga's soul on a stroll. Virtually. As long as you're enjoying it. I guess you don't have to be. We accept hate watching too. Whoa, what is that buzzing sound? Oh, it was Silver Moon's original location. Made unusable because of greedy landlords. It's unfortunate. This used to be a CVS. I see CVS-like structures inside. No, it was a Walgreens? It was a Walgreens. Interesting, I was wrong on that one. Anouk, hello. Francisco, good morning.
What's up, Dougie?
I guess I'll take advantage of the earlier arrival too. Foodette Dave's coming next Thursday. Oh, here in the city? Like in a venue too? Exciting. And probably not cheap. Any diners in your future? Okay. We're sitting. But yeah, big congratulations, as Beauty Love Creative says. Oh, I missed Tariq's hello. Hello. Morning. In Brooklyn, somewhere your money paid for. Well, it's nice that you were able to do that for your daughter. Small event, 40 people. It's nice to have an intimate wedding, I think. Ours was decently sized at about 110 to 120, something like that. But we also had it out on Long Island at a pretty nice venue, and it was a little cheaper, of course, and they included like food, cake, everything except the music. It was nice. Penske truck. The Penske files. Hey, is my... Nope, we're still connected. Good. Haven't had any issues with OBS disconnecting. I think it's because I was using AT&T for data before. For some reason, it just was acting wonky on my phone. It would cut off randomly. Like, I think enough to cause a trouble. It's like Suffolk County, pretty deep. Yeah, super nice day today. It's going to be raining on Friday, and lows are going to dip into the 50s again. Now that we're seeing more consistent lows in the 50s, we know that fall is coming. The BRB music was my first. Ay. Yeah, I just played the pigeon music for the wedding on repeat. Anyway. Oh, just saw a rat. Yeah, hopefully I get my new Pixel tomorrow as promised. It would be nice to have come today. But I'll take it tomorrow, and then we could be set up for it for Friday. I'll do a walk-in tech commute first impressions video on the Pixel 10. Which is apparently eSIM only in the States. They quietly went the same route as iPhone, which is a little upsetting that they chose to do that again. Like, I don't know that any other Android phone has gone eSIM only. Like Samsung is probably the bigger Android phone manufacturer, but they have not gone that route, and I don't know. It's nice to be able to swap things out pretty quickly, especially since T-Mobile has had a bunch of weirdness with their eSIMs. Like, you had to actually call in because their system was all weird. Maybe they fixed that fine. I think Pixel phones actually let you transfer eSIMs pretty easily, but still. Yes, King Quack Attack. And hello. I was tech talking, so I got a little distracted. Got it, Quack. I say I got it. I'll try to remember it. Sometimes my goldfish memory gets the best of me. Anywho. Oh, I have to raid someone. Who am I raiding? Shoot. Let me take a look and see who is live. Also, still really annoying. Only Ride the Line is live. We've definitely rated Ride the Line before. Any other suggestions? Sometimes I'm looking for newer, never before rated streams. He's live right now, Quack? Oh, I missed Bear in the Garden suggestion? I don't... Oh, I missed Nagura's suggestion. I might have to go with the hiking because it's more in line with our walking, but let me see. All right, you know what? Let me send some friends to your son, Quack. Let's do that. That'll be fun. Okay. I think it'll be fun for him to have some new friends pop into the stream. Anyway, so thanks friends for joining today's commute from Midtown to the Upper West Side by way of Central Park. Hopefully you enjoyed bits and pieces, or at least some of it. If not, that's okay too. But I always appreciate you hanging out either way, even if you're hate watching. But thank you for the Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon memberships. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, non-subscribers. Thank you, too. But if you're not subscribed and listening to me ramble on, do think about it. It really does help us out. Helps other walkers in the community out, too. Just shows YouTube that you like this kind of stuff. And then they can hopefully bake it into their algorithm, but you know how that goes. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subs. Sub on Twitch is like a membership on YouTube, so it's premium. But if you do have Amazon Prime, you could use a Prime sub to get premium benefits, including ad-free viewing on Twitch without extra payment, just part of your already expensive Prime membership. But otherwise, Bezos is going to keep those extra bucks, and you know, those are deep pockets. Anyway, back to YouTube. Thank you for your thumbs, and thanks to the mods everywhere. Until we meet again, I'm not exactly sure when it'll be. I mean, most likely Friday morning is our next scheduled commute. If we have any time between now and then, like if I decide to do like a Pixel unboxing or something, who knows, maybe. But probably not. But just in case, you know, throwing it out there, there could be other stuff in between. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Until next time, have a great rest of Wednesday and Thursday, if that's how long it takes, and we'll see you when we see you. Until then, have a good one. Bye.